Now as an adult, every time I go on an escalator, I'm always worried that I'm gonna like fall down the dang escalator. Boom, dun 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 boom. What's up, everybody? Ash Plays back with more Charles of Cold Steel 1. Let's go ahead and get back into things and go find out what happened in the Sachsen iron mines. Oh my gosh, I really have to remember to learn how to save a dang game for once.
Every minute we spend here, things are getting worse for the miners.
Not them being around Drake.
Stay calm, Elisa.
Yeah, the railway military police are on their way, after all.
Let's at least try and get a look at what's going on.
Okay, which way is it exactly? I actually forgot. Well, yeah, we do. We have to go through both mountain pass. Oh, this high-speed motion really is not the greatest. But yeah, I gotta learn how to save the game, man. Because, oh my gosh, I forgot to save, so I had to do everything all over again.
Man, if terrorists really were planning to blow up the mine,
it would shake the very foundations of the Empire.
Wait, but aren't the... Bro, we like not even 3 minutes into the episode and y'all gotta say the T word at least 3 or 4 times. But yeah, aren't these people aren't these people hired by the rich people? I forgot what their name was.
it looks like a tough one. Watch out!
But yeah, aren't they hired by like the rich people? So aren't the rich people also using the mines? Isn't that kind of stupid to use to have your group blow up the mines? It doesn't seem like the smartest thing in the world. I don't know. I don't know. What the hell? What? Oh, that's a lot of smoke. I mean, it don't really look too bad though. I mean, everything kind of looks, basically the exact same. Just a lot of smoke everywhere. If we get all the smoke out of here, it'd be much better looking. It looked literally just like this. Look, Reen, you're over exaggerating. Nothing happened. This is awful. It's just smoke. That's all it is. Just call the street profits. It'll be fine. Smoke's pouring out all over the place. Can't see too far like this. Goodness gracious, I struggled with reading that. I don't know why. So it's like a weird cut. I don't know why it was so hard to read that sentence. Dang, maybe my reading ain't that great. Looks like the fire has been put out. Yeah, I think it's just the street profits probably pulled up. It's what happens. They up and they want to smoke. So the terrorists decided to strike here rather than the military factory. Look over there. Oh wait, look over there by the entrance. What is it? Not the Provincial Army and the RMP fighting each other. Looks like the RMP and the Provincial Army. Why was the Provincial Army capitalized, but the RMP was? Looks like the entrance is completely blocked off too. Let's go take a closer look. Why y'all fighting? Y'all once again just can't stop fighting, huh? Hey, wait, Crow, do you have like the same outfit as the Provincial Army? Kind of similar. Crow, I got my eyes on you, Crow. You better not be working with the Provincial Army of all people. You better, like, if you're gonna work with somebody, at least work with like the RMP, man. Actually, your outfit is almost dead on. Like, there, it's just like a different shade of orange and gray, and that's it. I don't think this music fits. The terrorists have complete control of the mine. They've taken the miners hostage. Any attempt to enter the mine may put their lives in jeopardy. No. And that's why you're standing out here twiddling your thumbs without even attempting to negotiate with them? They clearly have an objective in mind here. We can't allow them to buy any further time. Hey, it's true. Y'all not even trying to talk to them? Yeah, no, y'all definitely working with them. It looks like a pretty heated argument. So the terrorists have taken over the mine. Y'all have said that word at least 8 times. It's a good thing I don't get paid from this game. I was from this, like, from YouTube. My goodness. And as far as the first ones on the scene, the Provincial Army has taken it upon themselves to set up a blockade. Or at least, that's what it looks like at first glance. But why? Man, this has suspicious written all over it. What you think about their fee? Yep, the Provincial Army is too well prepared. No matter how you look at this, they gotta be in on it. Of course they are. Of course. I mean, weren't they... Why are we so surprised? Weren't they the exact same ones that literally jailed Machias, captured Usis? Like, what the heck? Why do we just believe that they're like not the worst people in the world and would work with them? Smoke grenades. If that's true, that means the Provincial Army has some other reasons for blockading the mine for the side they're working with. Maybe it's got something to do with the Reinford's first factory. Hmm? Ah, that's right. The RMP were investigating the first factory too, weren't they? Yeah, that's what Captain Claire said. Now look at... Okay. Only thing is, isn't it just a bit too obvious that it could be them? Like, what if it happens to be somebody else that's working with the terrorists? What if it's a whole different factory that made it look like they were working with one group, but in reality, they're actually working with this group? Can we not think outside of the box just for 2 seconds? What I can say though is that it's pretty likely the miners are in danger. Yeah, if Drake and Gideon are in there. We need to find some way to help them if we can. Oh, and James Charles too. Let's return to Roar for now. We need to think carefully about what to do next. Elisa. Yep, if we're going in, it's better to have a plan. All right, let's head back. We gotta go all the way back. Can you take us back at least? Don't make me have to like walk all the way back, cause I came over here for no reason other than to see what the heck was going on.
Well, to start with, we need to work out exactly what's going on here.
If it's true that the terrorists are working with the Noble faction, then it seems likely their aim is to eliminate the evidence of whatever they've been hiding in the first factory.
But do they really have to go this far? The iron mine is owned by His Majesty the Emperor himself.
Hey, yo, I'm sorry, but that escalator is moving mad fast. I ain't never seen them move that fast before. I guarantee they got a whole bunch of injuries just because of that one escalator. Everybody's going to the doctor, and they're like, and the doctor's like, what are you here for now? Let me guess, you got caught on the escalator? Yeah. Didn't I tell you not to wear shoes around here? All you need to do is wear sandals. I guarantee you got your shoelace caught. And actually, I got my shoelace caught in the escalator one time. It was a crazy thing. I was a kid, mind you. I was a kid, not an adult. But now as an adult, every time I go on the escalator, I'm always worried that I'm gonna like fall down the dang escalator. I mean, that my shoe's gonna get caught, and then I'm gonna fall down. That'd be all bad. It's like you get your shoe caught in there, and then you fall down. And like my shoes, I probably want to come out of my shoe either. At least as a kid, I came out of my shoe. It took a second, but I came out of my shoe.
That's right. The province of Nortia is tasked with managing it while Reinberg mines, refines, and processes the
It's
iron.
pronounced Nordia? I thought it was Norcia.
And iron is the single most vital natural resource to this nation's continued survival. If this isn't resolved quickly, it's going to deal a heavy blow to the entire country, including the nobles themselves.
Oh, that's why it's called Trails of Cold Steel. Because of how important iron is to the nation. Oh, that makes sense.
So I guess the question is just whether the Noble faction and the terrorists realize that or not. Sounds to me like they're a pretty divided bunch as it is.
Yep. The terrorists seem like they're basically all commoners, too. They're only cooperating because they both see the Chancellor as a common enemy.
And if that's the case, it seems pretty likely that what they're doing here is related to that somehow.
Sounds like someone started the party without
Is that Angelica? Angelica and George. George looked hella dingy in the sidecar. It was a stupid hat.
Angelica?
You came too, George?
Yo, figured you'd show up eventually.
Yeah, Crow's on the phone with him, wasn't he?
Well, we had to test the sidecar, obviously.
This bike is just full of surprises. You made the trip to Ruhr in 7 hours.
And George got a different voice actor than the other games. Because that does not sound the same voice actor at all.
So, speed-wise, we're looking great. Comfort, though, we're gonna have to tweak a few things.
I swear, you two never change. Kinda figured Toho wouldn't be able to make it, too.
Yeah, she's working on gathering a boatload of information, though. She said she'd be in touch if she finds anything out.
Well, that's reassuring at least.
Could someone tell me what's going on?
You seem to be hot on the trail of something, but I'm not sure it's the same thing we're investigating.
Does this have something to do with those family affairs you told me you were worried about?
Yeah, it does. I had some nagging suspicions about it. Unfortunately, my hunch turned out to be right on the money.
Hold on. Isn't the director of the first factory...
My dear Uncle Heidel Rogner, yeah.
Seems like it might do us both some good to swap info. How about it?
Now let's find a better place to talk.
You know, if Heidel was from Heimdall, it would make a lot of sense.
They're dumping iron onto the black market?
See, I never like the fact that the name got to be Black Market. Why got to be called Black Market? Like, why couldn't it just be called, like, the Bad Market? Why you got to call it the Black Market for? Like, y'all just want black to be bad so bad, man. Damn.
Yeah, the amount of steel they're producing doesn't quite match up with the amount of iron ore being mined. That's been the case for quite a few years now.
Officially, the reason given is that the purity of the ore being mined is lower now than it used to be. But if you look at what's coming out of the mine, there's no evidence of that.
Well, that would explain why the figures don't add up.
And because they were feeding the raw iron onto the black market rather than the finished steel...
That makes it a lot harder to notice when a little goes missing here and there.
Man, Toa put all the pieces together on her own?
Yo, who the hell is Toa? Like, not asking like that, but like, who is she? Like, why are you just this dang intelligent for? But it seems like you're also just not that important as a character because we very rarely ever see you. What the heck? Man, Toa needed a much bigger role in this game. Like, or at least be like, no, a much bigger presence in this game.
I'd expect no less from my
Oh
beloved.
Lord, here we go again.
She poured over everything. Reinford's yearly sales figures, government reports of the mine's productivity, you name it. That's how she picked up on the discrepancy.
Did she see how many pickles they buy a year? Bet she didn't get that.
She's really something else.
Yeah, she's damn near on Kisuke and Aizen's level in terms of intelligence.
Iron ore being sold off the black market, accounting sheets that don't add up. George, how much iron ore is unaccounted for, roughly speaking? Do you know? Assuming for a moment that all the missing iron was refined into steel, how much steel would we be looking at?
And would it be cold?
This is just a bit of speculative math on my part. But I'd say somewhere in the neighborhood of 100,000 Torum, which is enough to build 2,000 oxen tanks.
2,000?
See, I was gonna ask how much 100,000 Torum is. I'm just gonna guess dollars, although their currency is Mira, so it's really weird. Wait, is Mira a dollar then? No, because they say 100,000 Mira. So what the hell is Torum? This game has a really weird thing in terms of its like just everything. Like it's dollar amounts, the measurements, but I was able to at least guess 2,000 oxen tanks. All right, that sounds about 100,000 aura. $100,000 couldn't get you 2,000 tanks though. That's crazy. I don't know. Those numbers don't really add up well.
That's practically an army.
That is an army, Elliot. What do you mean, 2,000 tanks? If 2,000 tanks is practically an army, what? I see why this kid couldn't go to the damn military.
Empire's economy. The amount of iron they pull out of there is almost ridiculous. Even if you pocket a small amount every year, it's going to add up to a lot of iron real quick.
But what are they planning to do with all of it? Is the noble faction trying to make their own tanks in secret?
Wait, is Torum pounds? Not like pounds as in like the other form of currency, but pounds as in like weight. So like 100,000 pounds of iron, because iron is like the most important thing in Erebonia. That would, I guess, make sense. Yeah, most likely pounds.
They couldn't even if they wanted to. Only the second factory has the knowledge and equipment to make tanks. And not only does the second factory have close ties with the Imperial Army, it also leans toward the Reformist faction.
Oh yeah, because everybody in there is just so with the Reformist faction and the Imperial Army. There's not just one person who was like, hey, you know what, maybe I don't really rock with y'all. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure if you're smart enough, you probably could figure out how to at least make a tank. I mean, you might not make it properly, but you know, trial and error, you'll eventually be able to make one. It's not like the greatest thing, like if you're smart enough, but y'all get what I mean.
You need all kinds of complicated technology to make even a basic tank. It's not as simple as just grabbing some steel, some blueprints, and some grease and getting to
Oh, well,
work.
never mind. Just screw me, huh?
So what does that leave them? Selling the iron to another country for
Calvard.
profit? I don't know how likely that is. Seems like deals that big would be too easy to trace.
So, setting aside the war itself for a moment. Now that you know this, and given what's happening in Lure right now, what were the two sheets planning on doing?
Fighting against everybody on our own. Army of two.
My uncle oversees the first action, and the provincial army is watching. There's no way my family isn't involved. On the other side, you've got all the miners just trying to do their jobs who got dragged into this whole mess. I'm a Ragnar. I might not be a great daughter, but there's no way I'm gonna let this go on without putting up a fight.
Is a great daughter like the person who's next in line or something like that to be the head of the family?
Angie.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're seriously gonna go talk to your old man about this?
Hell no. Like he'd even listen to a word I said. Same goes for the provincial army. I'd just be wasting
So I'm just gonna go punch him all in the face.
That's why
See?
I'm planning on sorting out this mess myself.
See? Told you. I was gonna go right over there. Yeah.
I used to work part-time in the mine. I know the place like the back of my hand. As long as I can find my way inside, I think I can handle the terrorists well enough.
Hey, which part do y'all call the back of y'all hand? Because I know, like, everyone says, like, it's, like, the part where, like, you can see, like, your knuckles more. Like, the palm would be, like, the front of your hand. But, like, don't you see the back of your hand more often than you see the front of your hand? And, like, if you kind of, like, you know, if you, like, you hold your arm down, the front part of your body, like, if you hold your arm straight down, the back hand faces to the front a lot more than your palm does. So wouldn't your palm be the back of your hand and not the back of your hand? I don't know, just a weird thought just came across my mind because of what she said.
I figured you'd say something like that.
Honestly, there's nothing.
I still want to know what the hell the point of the zippers on this jacket for.
In that case, I'd like to ask that you take
Hey,
us
we get to use
along.
Angelica.
We can look at this as a test of how to best respond to a sudden crisis. Looking at it from that perspective, I think it fits neatly within the scope of our field study.
Makis, how long are you gonna sit in that position for? You've been thinking for a really long time, my guy.
Yeah, after hearing all that, I don't want to let them have their way.
Agreed.
I'm with Angelica here. My family's involved in this too. I feel like I have a duty to do something about it.
She said duty.
Thanks. Truth be told, I was kind of hoping you'd back me up anyway. Whatever help you can give, I'll take it.
Well, that's that.
The next thing we need to consider is how to slip into the mine without the provincial army taking notice. At the very least, Angie should be able to get the officer in charge to talk with her, but...
So, what, we sneak inside while she's
Ah,
distracting
damn
them?
it, I really get Angelica. She's hella strong.
I don't know, that sounds a little overly simplistic to work.
Sometimes you don't gotta think too hard. Look at Luffy.
Leave finding our way in to me. If anyone's good at cutting red tape, it's my mother. Maybe she could help us out.
What the fuck did that have to do with anything? I don't even understand what does that actually mean. Like, cutting red tape is for like usually when you're opening like a new store, some kind of fancy thing you want to show off. What does that have to do with getting them into the what the heck? Some of these lines I truly believe they couldn't translate properly, and this might have actually been one of them, because what does that even, they don't have to do remotely anything. This is the stupidest line ever.
She could.
Didn't she tell us to stay away from this?
Well, if you think so.
Alright, I'll leave securing an alternate route to you then. For now, I'm gonna see if I can find out anything else about my family's or the provincial army's involvement here. George, give Toa a call and see if you can find out what the Imperial government is doing about all this.
Gotcha. I'll see if I can turn up any machinery that might be useful too.
This is starting to feel like last year's field studies all over again.
What was happening in last year's field study? Was it just as bad as this? Did you not want to warn us about this? Also, I love that when you first open up this game, you actually do get spoiled on every single character that joins the group. Well, the two new additions to the group. I didn't even realize that. I don't think it happened in Trails of Cold Steel 3. Also, I'm really mad that Trails in the Reverie and Trails Through Daybreak do not have the openings like how this game, like how the older games do. They're pulling a Pokemon by taking out all of the openings. I guess no, I don't get it, because Trails in the Reverie's opening doesn't spoil anything. It kind of spoils some things, but all of the openings spoil some things. Hell, when the big stuff starts happening, well, some of the big stuff already happened, but when the big thing happens, not John Wick or John Morant. Well, actually, this is both the same person. But yeah, like the opening spoil stuff. So like, why wouldn't you just show the openings? Like, oh my goodness, man, stupid. All right, we gotta go talk to good old Irina Reinford. Hey, what you doing here? Wait, aren't you one of the miners? How the hell did you get out? I thought you were trapped in there. Am I being lied to? Is this prank? Are we on Pranked or Punked, whatever the hell the name of the damn show is? I think we are. Is it over here? Okay. Irene, I should probably go in as Elisa. I don't think Crow's gonna be much help here. Okay. Ma'am, I want to get into the mine. Can me into the mine? Where's the where the hell's our mom at? Mother. Where the hell is she at? Oh, we can't just go straight to our mom. Stupid damn column. Who put the column here? Can you guys get the damn column out of here, please? It's really annoying. Lady Elisa, thank goodness you're all right. I was so worried when I heard you left the city. Did you wait? What? You're talking about like? Oh, I thought she meant just as of recent when like. I mean, I thought she meant when she went over to the academy and all that. I was like, why would she? I mean, I guess something could have happened. Yeah. Chairman Irina returned just a short while ago. Would you like me to set up an appointment? Setting up an appointment with your mom. Yo, I'm so glad I never had a parent like this. Setting up an appointment with your parent is sick work. Like, I understand like your parents can be like busy with work and all that, but having to set up an appointment because you just can't talk to your parent because they're that damn busy. Oh, that's sick. That is sick work. See, this is why I don't be like hating on like rich folk and all that, because I know a lot of them kids, yeah, they had like everything, like, you know, they had like a lot of things. Not everything, they had a lot of things, but they probably didn't have their parents around all the damn time. Probably being raised by the nanny. They know the nanny know them better than their own parents do. So it's like, I mean, I kind of get it. Traveling to the 23rd floor will cause the main story to advance. You will no longer be able to walk around the road and the surrounding area. Be advised that any incomplete quest in Roar will expire if you do so. Oh, well. Why are they gonna expire? Yeah, they're gonna get all moldy. Don't want to do those anymore. Especially vanilla. Vanilla is like, yeah, no, you get all moldy. Did I do those quests? Yeah, I did do those quests. I forgot to record the last episode. Because I didn't save it at the last episode, so I had to go redo it.
Welcome back, everyone. I've been waiting for you.
I knew it.
Like the rising of the sun.
Rising sun. Gosh, I love Lloyd's S-craft. It's so cool. It's just cool how he yells it.
You're taking Reinford's side again, huh?
As long as I wear this uniform, I'm simply a humble maid of the Reinford household. You, the chairman, and Master Gwyn are all deeply...
Yeah, but Sharon, I feel like you've picked favorites here, okay? Because you're always on Irina's side, less on Elisa's side. And I don't know if that story was ever revealed, so I don't want to say exactly what happened. But if you know, you know. And I feel like, yeah, you know, you could pick Irina's side. Sure, I understand why. But I feel like Elisa kind of lost a bit more there. So you just kind of pick her side.
Thanks, I think. Show us in, then.
Of course. Please follow me.
Alright, let's go talk to Mama Reinford. It's a really odd last name. It's like the last name like Ford. Like Ford, F-O-R-D, like the company.
Bring them in.
As you wish.
Why is Sharon's red?
Mother, we need to see you.
Excuse us.
Like, ma'am, we need to see you right now, and I will not be waiting any longer. Also, we're just supposed to have dinner together at some point.
I apologize for canceling our dinner plans last night. But it's looking unlikely I'll be able to join you tonight either.
No, that's fine. We
Ring,
understand.
you don't understand at all.
It's hardly surprising given the current circumstances.
I'm not sure what's keeping you so busy, considering you haven't even managed to fulfill one of your most basic duties.
Jane, brush your teeth? I figured.
My lady.
The miners who work at Sachsen are employees of this company. With the provincial army barricading the mine and refusing to budge, those miners are at the mercy of the terrorists. I assume you've issued a formal objection to Marquis Ragnar?
Not on behalf of the company, no. It sounds like Director Heidel Ragnar of the first factory has requested something be done as a formality, but nothing more.
Wait, hold on. Question. Who the heck is the leader of this? Because wait, no, my bad, wrong question. How the heck is Marquis Ragnar above Chairman Irina and Roar when Chairman Irina runs a company that is literally the most beneficial thing in all of Arabonia? Like, how does she not own land? I understand that well, I guess probably because like the caste system and all that, but it just feels weird. Like, that wouldn't be a thing nowadays. Back then, I guess it makes sense.
That's it? The first factory has been dumping huge amounts of ore onto the black market for years now. Don't even try and tell me you haven't noticed it.
Of course I've noticed. Being unable to bring the first factory in line allowed that to happen, and that's my failure, I admit. But think, if we assume the terrorists aren't acting alone here, what good would it do to issue an objection to Marquis Ragnar?
Yo, that little head turning and your voice sounding very, very slow. That's kind of creepy. Not her get possessed.
There are many possible outcomes to this crisis, and we must be prepared for all of them. For example, we need to consider the possibility that the terrorists may set off an explosive in the mine, and how to respond to that. This is a global company. Measures will need to be put in place to protect stock prices, taking cross-spell into account too.
So basically what you're saying is F them miners. That's crazy.
She's got a point. Anything that affects the Reinford company is going to indirectly affect a lot of people's lives.
Correct. The Reinford Group is its own entity with its own role to fill, and I have mine as chairman. The Provincial Army and the RMP are acting in accordance with their purpose, and one might even say the same of the terrorists. Action with a purpose. That's what keeps the world in motion.
No, that's a bar right there. She ate that one up. What the hell are all these mountains behind us? What the heck? I thought it was a bunch of buildings, like a bunch of like cities behind us. Where do all the mountains come from? What the hell is going on with this place?
So tell me, what's your purpose?
Oh, now she therapying you. She on her Kendrick. Damn, y'all don't even got a purpose in life.
Well, if you get what I'm saying, I suggest you leave.
Damn.
I expect the explosion at the military factory is the extent of the damage the terrorists will cause here. I'll give you several additional tasks. I suggest you work on those for the remainder of the day.
I'm sorry, what? What?
And considering the situation here, I think it'd be best if you leave Ruhr tomorrow morning.
I'm sorry, that's so crazy to tell a bunch of military students. Hey, yo, look, there's a bunch of people being held captive by a bunch of terrorists, and there was a big ass explosion. But you know, man, you still got your field study to do. So here's some tasks. Go ahead and go find somebody's cat for them. Go test out somebody's gun. Like, what? There's people's lives at stake.
You have my permission as a sitting director on the Academy's
Oh yeah,
board.
and then after that, go ahead and leave too. Don't even like I didn't like I know like you had like the desire to go help them and all that, but sorry man, if they die, it's gonna be on your conscience.
But
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, nah, we can't do that. That's crazy.
I'm not going to keep making the same mistakes.
Yeah, that's like
anymore.
seeing like a car crash happening and like see the car's on fire and you could have a chance to help. He's like, nah. Okay, if you're in a position of like being like a cop or something like that, like a military person, you're like, nah, I'm good.
Oh?
All my life, I've turned a blind eye to what was going on right in front of
Yo,
me.
Ring's been rubbing off on her, I see.
I
Pause.
did it when you drove grandfather out and took his position as chairman. And I did it when father died and you let work become your life. All along, you've been working to build the company bigger and bigger, and all along, I just looked the other way. But in our field studies at Thor's, I've seen the imbalances and injustices of the world crop up over and over again. But even with that, I, and all of us really, have to face that head on. And that's exactly what we've been doing. You asked what our purpose is. After 6 months at the Academy, that's my answer.
Well said.
Proud of you. Proud of you, Elisa. Finally grown as a character.
That's why this time, I don't plan on backing down. You need to hear the truth, and I need to be the one to tell you. As your daughter, as your
I
family.
hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this.
And above all, as someone who's watched the Rhineford Company grow ever since I was a little girl. Mother, you're running this company the wrong way.
Oh, she said you don't know how to run your company.
My lady.
Is that all it took for you to realize you're running the company the wrong way? Was for your daughter to say it? Damn, at least he could have spoke up a long time ago.
Can I assume you, in your infinite wisdom, are planning to tell me the correct way to run my company?
Damn.
Naturally. But I still need more experience before I can do that. I promise you, though, that by the time I graduate from the Academy, I'll show you how this company should be run. As someone who just might succeed you as the chairman someday, I should be able to do at least that much. Oh.
It's one thing to make a promise. It's quite another to live up to it. Still, at least you're starting to see the bigger picture.
Mother.
Give it to her, Sharon.
Certainly.
What is that?
Here, my lady.
What the heck is that? Card key?
What's this? Some kind of key card?
What the hell did it say card key? Why did it say key card? I just thought about that.
Correct. It opens the door to a passage that connects Ruhr City to the Iron Mine.
So you were just holding on to that the entire time to see if your daughter would step up and finally grow up here? Oh man, look at Irina. A little tough love.
Wait.
There's really a secret passage.
Why is there a secret passage, by the way?
The former chairman built it for use in case of an emergency.
Ah, makes sense.
You'll find the entrance in the underground part of a maintenance room on the upper level of
Wait, then it's not a secret passage. Oh, it's that one little place. That's not a secret passage then. That's just for in case of emergency. What the heck?
If we use that passage...
we should be able to completely avoid having to deal with the Provincial Army.
I'm not going to say thanks. Right now, I just believe this is the best way to press forward. And I'm going to tell you why through actions, not
That's
words.
right. Actions over words.
Excuse us, Madam Chairman. We've learned a lot during our field studies, and we'll put it all to use to come out on top.
You don't need to worry about us.
That's some great character development, man. The storytelling in this game is just absolutely amazing. Top tier.
They've grown a lot in the last 6 months. It's been a pleasure to watch them. Surely it wouldn't hurt to acknowledge that Lady Elisa has grown.
That's right. That's right, Irina. Acknowledge the new head of Rhineford Company, the new chairman, Irina. Okay, acknowledge her.
She's still got a ways to go.
She solo Sokoa, this Roman Reigns.
If she wants to take the mantle of the Rhineford Company from me, she'll have to show me she's got what it takes. Anyway, it seems all our principal players have assembled. Can I ask you to do one more thing for me?
Certainly.
What you talking about? What you mean principal players? Elisa's S-Craft Rosetta Arrow was strengthened to become Judgment Arrow. Not her being a part of the Judgment Day. After our meeting, that's a foreshadowing that that Damian Priest, who used to be that one who had like that one little arrow gimmick, was gonna join the Judgment Day. Look at that top tier foreshadowing right there. Foreshadowing things that ain't even in trails. That little archer gimmick he had. That was a pretty cool little archer gimmick, I ain't gonna lie. Wasn't the greatest one in the world, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like his current thing though. All rise for the campeon. That shit clean. That song ain't though. That song trash. But like it's like the first second of it is really fire. The first 3 seconds is fire. Then you start hearing all this dumbass little catchphrases. It's like, bro, what is this song? I heard that thing. I got mad as hell. And I was out in the heat too. It's been heat wave and all that. But I was out in the heat when I heard that, bro. I was more mad at the song than I was the damn 115-degree weather.
I thought there'd be an underground passage going all the way from Ruhr.
Now, you ain't gotta cut me off, Angelica. If you hear me talking, like at least wait for me to finish talking. Damn.
Gwen really does think of everything.
Oh, you know Elisa's grandfather?
I've heard you two got along famously back when he was still living.
Yeah, they was both trying to pick up on girls.
He taught me all kinds of great stuff. How to pick up girls, the best spots in the entertainment district,
Wait a minute. When was this? Because ain't you only like 19? How old was you when he was teaching you how to pick up girls? Interesting.
You know, the really important things.
Yeah, totally.
It's not that I can't believe it, it's that I can. Too easily.
I can only hope to sit and learn at the feet of the master one day.
Fucking crow.
Still, it's probably thanks to him that Angie didn't go any further off the rails than she did.
Can't deny that.
Wait, actually, hold on. What do you mean by that? He's gonna gloss over that? What do you mean by that, George?
That's nothing to like.
Thank you, oh my god. Look at Marcus over here. He's been getting canceled the entire game. He's like, hey, look, I might get canceled for a lot of things, but whatever you're referring to, I would never do.
I wonder if we'll seem as colorful to the first years when we're second years.
Yeah, y'all are pretty gay. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all definitely will.
So, you think this is gonna work?
You know, I'm kind of sad that Trails of Cold Steel 3 wasn't. Well, no, they're not. No. Class 7 isn't.
All right.
They're not. You don't type like that, George. That's like. It's like how that one cat types in that one little meme. But no, I was gonna say Class 7 isn't second years to the first years of the new Class 7. Although I wish like we did get like although I do love Trails of Cold Steel 3, it would have been pretty cool to see like us get like a new class, and like we're, you know, maybe we get some of the guys from like the class from like the second year, like from Marines and group. That would have been pretty cool. We basically do that, just they're not second years.
What is this thing?
An orbital wave antenna?
It's currently in development at the Institute of Technology, but I managed to convince them to let me borrow it. It emits directional orbital waves to widen the area where you can transmit and receive signals. That means you'll be able to use your Arcus unit's communication functionality even down here in the mine.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
That sounds pretty handy.
You can do that?
Yep. Toa is busy gathering information on what's going on across the Empire right now. And I'll be able to pass that info along to you while overseeing this operation.
I just barely noticed the kind of... It's not a beanie, it's a hat. I just noticed that. Holy crap.
But if things get too dangerous, I'll give you the order to pull out, so make sure you keep...
And none of them will.
Got it.
It'll be nice to have some...
Team never pull out.
Well, if George is just a call away, we've got nothing to worry about.
George looks like...
I think it's about time.
George looks like every character in Kingdom Hearts. Really big pants, really tiny feet.
And thanks again, everyone, for coming along. I've got my arcs on me, so I should be able to hold my own in battle.
Always room for one more with us.
Your knowledge of the mind will really be invaluable.
I'm looking forward to seeing you clean up with those Taito skills of yours.
Angelica joined the party. The maximum number of support members has temporarily increased to 3. Bet. And we are definitely adding her to the group. Just go ahead and swap you out on Machias. Go ahead and swap you in Elliot. Alright, let's go ahead and keep going in a little further. It shouldn't be too far.
Time to shine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too far. I'll probably even just skip ahead. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead on my own. Alright, finally got to the end of that dang thing. Didn't take too long, thankfully. Is this the end of the passage? It must be. I don't see anywhere else to go but up. We're going on up, going on up. We only walked far enough, and it seems like we've been walking in the right direction at least. Yeah, we only walked in the direction that we walked in the only direction we could. We got a mind full of terrorists. Alright. Oh, I hope this is not too hard. I'll bring up the rear. Crow, you're going first. Then Reen, Elliot, Machias in that order. Oh, I love Angelica. Give it up, Crow. I've known long enough. I've known you long enough to know what would happen if I let you go last. Go on and get climbing. Wait. I don't think you should be able to go last either. Angelica? Oh, it's so you can look up our skirts. You don't have to spell it out. Fee was like, I don't care. Fee's like one of those friends that's like, she just does not care. Like if you say something to her, she's like, whatever, don't really care. Like she doesn't just pay, like she pays it zero mind at all. I've had a lot of friends like that. I can hazard a guess. You'd think the situation we're in, her mind would be fixed on other things, but it seems not. Oh, looks like you're going first. Alright, what kind of weird lines are we gonna get?
Ah, this is pure bliss.
Stop that, Angelica!
Just kidding around. I love it when you're angry.
I swear, this girl.
I just realized Angelica just like me. Not with the fact that I'd be trying to go last, but... Wait, why did y'all agree to going last? I don't even know why y'all agreed to it. Let me go ahead and heal up real quick. Oh my gosh, I have so many Kieran bombs. I'm using all my revived ones. Wait. What does this do? That... Oh, whoops. Never mind. I thought that was the reviving one. I was about to say, I've been using all of my revived ones. Okay, go get everybody healed. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go take on some terrorists. Do we really have more to this place? Oh, great. Hey, isn't this a sealed off mine shaft we got that sample from yesterday? Oh, okay, that's what that leads to. So this is where the tunnel comes out. If we head to this mine shaft, we ought to come out on the other side of the corner off entrance. We need to find out what's going on in there. Agreed, let's get going. Is that George? Reen here. Is that you, George? Yeah, sounds like you made it through the tunnel. Reception still seems clear, and looks like I'll be able to keep you up to speed. Alright, we're counting on you. Any new developments on your end? Yeah, Toa called me from the capital with some new info not too long ago. It sounds like a big chunk of the RMP is on the move, gathering in Roar and Ordis. Whoa. Not me and Reen. Jinx, Reen, you owe me a soda. I'll be expecting it. You're in the year 1100? Hey, man. It's the year 20... how about to say 24? The year 2024. I'm expecting my soda sometime soon, buddy. Got it. Or maybe I'm the reincarnation of Reen. What did George tell you? Well, apparently... could have just said that they were on the move. That's all he told us. They're headed to Ordis too? Not bad. Group B's in Ordis, aren't they? Maybe something's happening there too. It's possible, but either way, it doesn't look like we have much time. Let's get going and stay alert. Right. Oh, we're gonna get 2 boss fights, aren't we? Even when I put the speed up option, it still takes the exact same amount of time. Yep. Oh gosh. Okay, this is probably where we're gonna end at on these guys, because this is gonna take me a minute. Looks like we're on the right track. True, the presence of guards means something here worth guarding. Well, yeah. Guess we'll have to scrap these machines if we want to get a peek. Let's see how strong they really are.
Come at me.
Oh man. Alright, how are we gonna do this? Okay, let's go ahead and go to arts first. Yeah, let's go arts, La Forte. What you got on you? You got shiny, you got fortune. That could actually come in handy because I think you mofos use arts anyways.
My turn.
Let's go ahead and get this little chrono drive to speed us up. Yep, let's go ahead and get that up. Any of y'all weak to this one? What about the other one? I can hit both y'all with it, so let's go ahead and try to hit both y'all with it. Oh, that's so bad.
Here we go. My turn.
Let's just go here. Yeah.
Now, let's do this.
This is why I usually. Oh, well, that kind of going down pretty quick. Do I use? Yeah, I could always just build up on S crash if I need to. All right, we'll skip past most of these. Skip past yours. We already seen yours. Oh, thank you, Crow, for being unlike Green and hitting the entire area. Nice. Let's go after that one because that one's frozen. It'll go down next turn. It should. Oh, skip past that door. All right, let's see hers because we have not seen hers yet.
I'm not holding back this time. It's time. Dragon King.
I wish he yelled it like how what's his name? Lloyd yells the Rising Sun. Like Dragon Kick. Like that'd be sick. And maybe take out the word kick too. Maybe like Dragon Stomp or something like. Yeah, Dragon Stomp would be better because dragons don't kick. Dragon Stomp, Dragon Pounce. I don't know, Dragon's Foot. I don't know. Yeah, well that takes care of that. It's scary how they could just appear out of nowhere like that. I was really impressed, Angelica. You sure know how to fight. There's no rust to shake off, is there? You're in top form today. That's probably thanks to my little sparring match with the ring the other day. Now, if you hit me as hard as you laid into those archaisms just now, I'd be running through this mine. I'm running through our crutches. With them gone, it should be safe to see what they're hiding in there. No one sets up defenses to guard an empty room. There's got to be something. Only one way to find out. Yep, and that'll be next episode, because that'll be it for now, y'all. Definitely hope y'all did enjoy this episode. As always, if you did, drop a like, subscribe, and notification bells for more. Links to everything will be in the description below. I'm going to go ahead and go do a little bit of grinding, because I know I'm going to need it. Probably going to have a lot of big fights in here, so I'm probably going to go run around and just fight all the damn enemies real quick a couple times. But yeah, definitely hope y'all did enjoy the episode, though. I'm out. Peace out. Have a great day, everybody. Bye. Be safe, y'all.